learning more tonight about a woman who died inside the Jefferson County Jail. She'd been in custody almost 3 weeks when this happened. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jennifer Meckles.
And I'm Mark Salinger. The woman's family says she wasn't perfect, but she deserved to be properly cared for. 9 News reporter Colton Chavez joins us this evening. And Colton, her family is now asking for accountability.
Yeah, Mark, the family of Sasha Chavez says she was just days away from her court date when deputies found her unresponsive in her cell. Now they say under their care, Sasha's family says that Jefferson County failed her.
I mean, she was really, kind of like our rock with the siblings.
Mariah Martinez says she loves her big sister, but doesn't always love the decisions she made.
So unfortunately, it's not her first run-in with the law.
Police arrested 37-year-old Sasha Chavez on August 8th in Wheat Ridge, accused of burglary and criminal trespassing.
We thought she was safe here. Sorry.
Sasha died in her cell at the Jefferson County Jail nearly 3 weeks after her arrest.
And so when we got that call, it was truly devastating.
A report from the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office says deputies found Sasha unresponsive in her cell on the early morning of August 27th. It says deputies administered 2 doses of Narcan, a medication used to reverse an opioid overdose. When asked why the Narcan was used, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office says they would not comment on the active investigation.
We need, answers.
Sasha's family says she deserved to be in jail, but she also deserved to be cared for.
They failed her and they failed us. And they didn't keep her safe.
Mariah says she now has to fill in as the rock for her family. But like so many times during her childhood, this little sister is still looking to Sasha as they push for answers.
I just hope that she can now give us her strength to continue to carry on and give her the light that she deserves.
I've continued to ask the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office for updates on this case. As of tonight, we haven't received any new information. We are told the cause of death could be released in the next 3 weeks or so. Colton Chavez, 9 News.
And we'll see if we learn more information. Colton, thank you.
Last night, Denver had some of the worst air quality in the world. Today, didn't look a whole lot better. Here's the view from Lookout Mountain this afternoon. That wildfire smoke from the Pacific Northwest and British Columbia just sticking around and settling in. I did love the feeling of the day. The cooler temps were great, Corey.
Great here as well.
That's a silver lining.
It just didn't smell very good with all that fire.
Right.
Yeah, to me, it would have been the perfect day if it wasn't for that wildfire smoke. It was just so comfortable out there. We're going to see that wildfire smoke again tomorrow. As far as the temperatures today, 64. That's all we got up to at Denver International Airport. That's our official high temperature for today. Ain't seen nothing like that in 94 days. So it's been the beginning of June since we've seen that. These are the temperatures reported across the rest of the area. A little bit warmer up on the northern front range, but still super comfortable. 56 in Leadville, nicely done. 85 in Grand Junction with temperatures for today. And it was a kind of a one-hit wonder. So the sunshine and a little bit warmer temperatures will be back tomorrow, but it's going to be a slow warm up starting at 45 degrees. We will have full sun, but a very slow warm up. So full on hoodie weather there for the morning, and then 80 degrees in the afternoon. Low temperatures across the rest of the state are going to be pretty cold here for us. Most of us will consider this cold on the eastern plains here, Front Range, and the mountains. Leadville flirting with the freezing mark again as we get into tomorrow. So currently temperatures looking pretty good, but 49 already at Denver International Airport. So you know we're going to have a chilly morning and a smoky morning. I'll have the details on that cold temperatures and the nice warm up ahead in the full forecast in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Corey. 2 people are dead after a plane crash next to Centennial Airport this morning. The FAA says a small plane took off from Centennial, then crashed moments later into an industrial park. Flight data shows the Beechcraft BE-35 was performing touch-and-go maneuvers, taking off, landing again after short little loops. On its last takeoff, about 6:22 a.m., the plane made its usual left turn, circled back to the airport, and then went down, barely missing several large generators before exploding into flames. Both people on board were killed. One witness describes what he heard.
I heard a loud bang, which I thought was just our dumpsters being dropped off. Looked out to the right over here, saw the big explosion, big massive fireball erupt into the sky.
The NTSB has been investigating all day, but says it could take months to determine what caused the crash. The two victims have not been publicly identified.
Aurora police say officers arrested 3 people following a pursuit this afternoon. You're looking at Sky 9 video from above 56th and Peoria where the chase ended. Police say they initially spotted a truck stolen out of Littleton. The driver refused to stop, leading officers on a chase before eventually crashing into a fence. 2 men inside the truck tried running into the Rocky Mountain Arsenal National Wildlife Refuge. That didn't work. Officers eventually arrested them as well as a woman who was inside the truck. The man accused of shooting a construction worker earlier this week claims that he did it to stop from being assaulted. That's now according to an arrest affidavit that 9 News obtained today. 21-year-old Isaiah Small is accused of shooting the worker on Monday morning. According to that affidavit, Small's mother said that she was taking him to work when the worker told her to slow down and cursed at them. That's according to the arrest affidavit again. She says Small then got out of the car, confronted the victim, and a fight broke out, leading to that shooting. The victim denies cursing at Small's mother. Small now faces first-degree assault and felony menacing charges, of course, related to that shooting. Well, take a look at this. A water main break in Arapahoe County caused a geyser of water to shoot up into the air today. This happened on the 1700 block of Easter Avenue around 2:30 this afternoon. The water main break caused a portion of the road to shut down while crews tried to get it under control. When Sky 9 flew over the scene just before 4, crews just had the water shut off. However, you can see that large hole filled with all that water left behind. At this time, no word on what caused that to break.
State's mountain chain laws just went into effect on Monday. Days later, Colorado State Patrol is already counting up the citations. Not even a week into this, and CSP says troopers found 49 chain violations and made more than 150 charges on I-70 this week. State law requires all commercial vehicles, like big trucks, to carry chains while driving on our state's mountain corridor, especially in the wintertime. Smaller cars either need chains, snow tires, four-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive. Last season, troopers handed out nearly 1,400 tickets to truckers. The chain law stays in place through May.
Now to some good news on a story that we've been keeping an eye on since last week. The Boulder County Sheriff's Office says a horse saved from a deadly situation has recovered. This is 26-year-old Sweetie, the horse. Aww. As you can see, she's trotting around happily, and she looks healthy as well. An amazing sight because for a while, vets didn't know if she'd survive. Last Thursday, Sweetie got stuck in some very deep mud at Cattail Pond west of Lauderman Reservoir. For hours, members of the Boulder County Animal Protection Unit worked to free her. Sweetie was given immediate veterinary care when she finally got out, but of course, people weren't sure if she'd recover. Fast forward to now, when she's, of course, happy and healthy, reunited with her owner. Some good news for Sweetie, the horse.